Last time on Island ADV.
This year we are headed to the Gaspésie region of Quebec. First day is going to be a bit of a long haul, and it's going to be all in New Brunswick. There's quite a bit of new things here. Maybe the song of the Siren will lead us into some trouble. Maybe it'll lead us into adventure. I hope the latter.
Hello fellow island riders, glad to have you along for the trip. That's right, this is day one of our trip to the Gaspé Peninsula in Quebec. And like every good trip from Prince Edward Island to anywhere else, the first day always begins with the trip across the Northumberland Strait, and that means traversing Confederation Bridge. The plan for the day is fairly simple. We want to move through New Brunswick and make our way up in towards Mount Carleton and towards Campbellton so that we can set up our second day as a great first dip right into Quebec and then onto the Trans-Quebec Trail. Overall, the highway riding wasn't too bad. There were a lot of really cool scenes as we moved up along the eastern coast of New Brunswick, coming through Miramichi and making a few pit stops here and there. But overall, our first half of the day in New Brunswick wasn't too bad. But things did end up getting a little bit trickier as soon as we started heading to dirt. So let's pick it up there.
So yes, Island Riders, day one's objective is pretty simple. Get to Northern New Brunswick, get into the backwoods, get to camp. Not too much more than that, because getting to Quebec takes us quite a while. So this first day is probably one of our longer ride days, believe it or not. We've got already, I think we started riding at 0900 and we're just getting on to 3 o'clock right now. And the campsite that I have lined up for the first night is going to be a wild camp for sure. Because we're doing the same thing we did last year. We're going to run a wild camp one night and then a campground the next night, so tomorrow night. Once we do get to Quebec, once we do get to Grand Pablo West, we'll be in our first campground, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm interested to see that place actually, quite a bit. But for now, we got to stay frosty. I am not 100% sure how well this road stays like this. I have a suspicion the trail is going to deteriorate on us, and I can tell you, like the last month really has just been rain. So while it is a benefit to us not having to deal with all the dust in our faces, I expect we're going to have to deal probably with a little bit of water. But anyway, we'll keep trucking along, and I'll pick you up when things get interesting. Oh, do you see it? Just gonna rope her back here a second. Right there, the little fish with the crown on it, the yellow. That means that this area is got some crown pools for fishing. So New Brunswick, the situation that they have out here is that they have a series of pools on really popular rivers that you could draw for. And essentially what you get is not only access to that pool, but access to like a cabin that's there as well. Now the whole premise for our campground tonight is we're going to one of those areas. Now I'm not a New Brunswick resident, so I don't really get to qualify for that camp, but there's lots of other cool sites right along that river that I'm interested in looking at. So our wild camp is essentially on Crown land tonight.
Now you might be wondering why Brandon is a little bit quiet on this trip right now, and that's indicative of a series of gear failures that we had overall on this trip. And it's partly why I'm doing a little bit of voiceover right now, just to kind of ease you folks into a little bit of a new method, because eventually the conditions, the environment, the stuff that we run into killed a lot of my camera and filming gear, most of all the microphones.
Ooh, skid plate. Yeah. Oh man, she deteriorates a little bit more now. Looks like we're swinging a left on this one. Campbellton to the left, 134 kilometers. Edmundston to the left, 260 kilometers. I guess, here we go. The trail deteriorates further, I guess. Oh yeah. More water. I'm gonna take center, I think. Oh yeah, totally fine. Big water. I'm gonna go right. And there's an exposed culvert there just afterward, but it looks decent. So this Island Riders is what I hope for out of the Trans-Quebec Trail. I'm not sure if we'll get it this good or even this bad, really. But for me, I'm trying to see, you know, what kind of indication that we'll have about the kind of wetness of the Trans-Quebec Trail, because like I've been mentioning this whole time, I have a strong feeling that this is going to be a soggy trip overall. We've been lucky so far, but that luck is bound to run out. So far, this is pretty decent, and a very enjoyable trail right here. Up and down those mountains, just incredible. But it is definitely typical New Brunswick trail, like rocks poking out all over the place. More rocks than there is road, basically. So we'll have to be, it'll be interesting to see if that's the same kind of vibe out there. I imagine it is. I think that's something characteristic to just mountainous terrain, but we'll see. Oh, look at the view, man. A little sandy here. A little rocky here. Just go over these little steps, I think. It's probably the easiest. Oh, the desire to go see where that goes, though. Such a shock transition, almost, like spending all day long just busting highway, and now we're just doing the crawl here. Oh wow, big rocks at the center. Try to stay in the right. They're hidden by the grass a tiny bit. Oh, camp coming up on the right. Is this the end? This can't be the end. Wicked camp, though. Big water coming up. I'm just gonna go to the right, I'll let you know. It's fine. It's just a little gravelly underneath. Side by side coming up. Let's pull right off. Just two. Oh, look at the side by sides. Just two. That's it. Look at this one. This one's a beauty. I love it. Love it. The LED whips are like wicked. I didn't get the signal from them, but I'm assuming that's the last one. Now, I'll say, like, I haven't seen any quad NB signage on this whatsoever. Yeah, and Brandon's just saying the only thing he's seeing so far is like winding trail sign, which is something that's stereotypical too. I'm just gonna tack it here. It's fine. Oh, nice. But yeah, that's stereotypical to snowmobile trail, so I'm pretty sure this is snowmobile trail. I mean, you could have a winding trail sign on any trail, but like usually it's a snowmobile indication. Big water, I'm going for it. Too fast. Oh, there it is. It's water in the boots, that's how it is. But it was good though. Maybe there was some method to me putting on my waterproof socks before I stepped off. More water. Left line looks good. It's just soggy. These are a little deeper. And we got a big water coming up. This is an annoying one. I'm gonna go right. Wish me luck. Oh yeah, it's fine. Just like take your time through it. I'll get out of your way here. All right, nice. I'm risking the middle on this one. It's usually good to go to the right or left on those, but let's hope it doesn't get much worse than that. Yeah. One of the stereotypical things about ATV trail and like just snowmobile trail and just dual cart path like this in New Brunswick is that sometimes those water holes can be like way deeper and they go on for like a long time. So we're about 10 mics out from our waypoint, so we are progressing. It's a little greasy there. All right, big water. Just trying to, I'm gonna push it. Wish me luck. Oh yeah. Yeah. Ooh, really big water. This is what I'm talking about. What do you think about that? I'm gonna get on the other side of this. Not too bad, but you got to commit to it. I think I can't see through it. I think I'm just gonna go for it on high left. Yeah. All right. It's very deep. Don't stop. Bike's down. I'm up. It's very deep. Don't stop. Bike's down. I'm up. Yep. It landed exhaust side up. I'm gonna move it out. It's to the other side. What do you want to do there? You're gonna take right? It goes really deep. Like if you're not standing, I don't know if you'll make it. Try to lay it down, exhaust side up. Good luck. Keep pushing straight up. Eyes up, eyes up, eyes up, eyes up. Oh, well done. Yeah, I'm soaked on the fucking bottom down. Gloves are soaked. What? He's fine. So far. Oh, I know. Yeah. So what's their play now? I mean, that can't be the last of that.
What's the terrain?
Not really. It's going up right now by the looks of things. But I don't have any kind of elevation prediction on this one. Our next waypoint, which we are 8 minutes away from, looks like more of a main road. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. Let's see if it starts. Huh? So far everything looks good. We got another one of these coming up though, right away. I'm already soaked anyway, so I'm just going for it. It's similar. Not as bad. Let me know if you make it. Alright. Well, there, the fox is baptized in the waters of New Brunswick.